Jordy, for one recording, name a number.
7. Easy. Next one.
Shit, man.
Oh my God, he fucking did it.
Jordy, for another recording, please name the number that
Also
comes
7.
after 7. Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh. Shit. So I don't get to be a millionaire?
No, sir.
That's what you get for jumping the gun, big guy.
All right. I'll try again next week.
Justin.
Yeah?
For $1, name a fast food chain.
Oh, Carl Jr.'s and Hardee's.
Dude, can we do this for a little while? Let's do this until someone can't do it. We'll do shotgun. Discord order.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Remember the thing you said about not being here until 10:30?
Yo, shut up. I want to do this. This is fun.
Lightning round.
Christian, you're first. Name a fast food chain.
McDonald's.
Taco Bell.
Wendy's?
Dave Buster's.
I wouldn't call that fast food.
Super not a fast food chain.
That does not count. You literally, you said that because you knew it was going to cause a schism in this conversation.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, we should be thanking him.
Yes.
What?
You think too highly of me. I just forgot them all.
Who names Dave and Buster's over Burger King when listing names of fast food chains? What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Dave and Buster's over anybody.
Wait, are you on Jordy's side? What?
No, I'm saying like whose name's Dave and Buster, period, in this context.
Oh.
Guys, we get the...
He asked the question, but he forgot the words that come before the other words, making it sound like he was in support.
Jordy's just a big fan. He's had Dave.
What I'm hearing is we just make this another grab bag segment at the end. Like, I feel like this is a good one.
Well, this is
Jordy.
Oh, wait. I'm glad you brought up the garb gap / grab bag, because I have a proposition.
Sure.
Oh, boy.
I have,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I've ever brought this idea up before. Maybe I have. I think my proposition for a new grab bag segment should be, what was I calling it in my head earlier today? Because
Riveting conversation. Riveting. Absolutely fantastic.
give me a second, all right? I need to warm up. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
We're preheating.
I was thinking the prototype title could be like Hate Watch or Haterade, all right? Because I think we all have endured just the most awful recommendations, the most awful things media has to offer us.
Boy, tell me about it.
Okay.
It's a civil duty of ours to inform the people out there, hey, avoid this thing, avoid this book, avoid this movie, avoid this show, avoid this restaurant, whatever it is, right?
Oh, the anti-recommendation. Okay.
So you're proposing the anti-recommendation.
Yes.
Okay.
So wait, is the new Garb Gab bit just ranting about things we hate? Because I do that during the podcast. I don't need a Garb Gab to do that.
No.
Okay, no. It sounds like that.
Okay.
And in most ways, it probably will play out like that. However, this is you get the mic, you get the talking stick,
Sure.
and you pick one thing,
Uh-huh.
whatever that one thing is, and you do not deviate from that one thing, and you say, hey, I either hate this thing or I think this thing sucks, and here's why you shouldn't expose yourself to this thing, right? I give an example, because I'm heated about this stupid thing I watched.
What I'm hearing is like nearly brass chicken without calling it brass chicken. That's what I hear right now.
No, that's not true. That was like debate club.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it sounds like he's saying you need to stand your ground on one hot button issue.
That was mock trial debate club, but like all bad.
Okay, Justin. Wait, let me set the timer. All right, I'll give you 1 minute. Give me the rundown on this right now. Starting now.
Wait, rundown on what I'm hating or...
Give me an example. Give me your example right now.
Oh.
Yes. 1 minute.
Okay, cool. So over the weekend, I was looking for a new medical drama series to watch, and so I stumbled upon the series called The Resident. It has 6 seasons.
Okay.
I watched 2 episodes. I don't know how the fuck this show has 6 fucking seasons. There is not a single likable character in the first 2 episodes I've seen so far.
Oh, no.
The only one that's mildly enjoyable is this new intern in this hospital, and he's not even really a focal point of the show. Surprisingly, it's about this scummy, egotistical doctor who likes to play God and thinks he's better than everybody else because he, like, mildly has an okay moral compass in terms of, like, not putting people over profit, or putting profit over people, excuse me.
House?
Then there's a surgeon you meet in the first, like, 5 minutes of the show. He literally kills people because I think he has, like, tremors, and it literally kills people on the operating table, and he keeps doing it, but he hasn't come clean about it because he's a rich guy.
3,
The show sucks.
2, 1. That is it, buddy.
Big yikes. I'll tell you one thing, Justin. I don't know about convincing me about making a new Garb Gab segment, but you convinced me that the show sucks. I'll tell you that much. I'm with you. You don't need to say anything more. 0% likable characters. Not even going to give it the time of day.
I've had instances where the first season, it's not too bad.
6 seasons, bro. I was talking to a coworker about it.
I don't know. I've had instances where the first season was kind of weak.
So are you familiar with the show, The Resident?
No, but I will always give it a little second season to start at least.
What?
Are you familiar with Scrubs, Justin?
Yes, but mostly no. I'm aware of its existence.
I think if you're in the market for...
I think he's looking for something more dramatic.
If you're in the market for fun medical, it's not a drama, it's a sitcom. But like, I still think Scrubs is some of the best television of all time. That's my hot take. But
maybe I give it a shot.
Scrubs is great. It's just not gonna scratch the itch that the pit has left in him.
Yeah, that's really the issue here is.
Well, I think if you want the pit, you want either 24, because that's basically what the pit modeled itself off of, just in a hospital, or you want...
You know, my mom did watch that show religiously in this household, and I did occasionally watch with her. 24 was kind of heated.
I think I hear that it was a good show back in the day. I did not watch it myself.
To not deviate too far, I'm starting to see it. This is not a Garb Gab because there's too many tangents to go off on. I feel like this is a Panda Sightings podcast thing.
Sure.
I'll give you the platform on that. I'd be like, okay, have an hour, except not really, to talk about the things you don't like.
Dude,
and then,
so you're upgrading his pitch to a full-ass podcast episode is what you're saying.
well,
I'll take it.
yes, because it starts tangential conversations that would spawn out of this. I feel like he wants more.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, we're prototyping this, right? Live on air, but like, when it's down to go time, all right? We, as co-hosts, can lock the fuck in.
Hey.
And just be like, hey, person with talking stick, rant about your dumb shit. Take it back.
Well, the tangents are what he wants to make it an actual 45-minute recording.
Yeah. Like, the good tangents are great and all that, but this is a One Piece show, so like maybe talking about like the 8 different shows.
This is still a One Piece show, and how many minutes are we in without even talking about One Piece? 8 minutes? Not bad. Actually, we've done a lot worse. I'm going to be so fucking for real.
Yeah, that's decent. We've gone like 15 or 16.
It's actually pretty tame.
Dave, you can cut as much of that as you want.
No, don't touch it, Dave. Don't you touch a fucking word.
Dave, you should be on your honeymoon. What are you doing here?
Dave, you should be on your honeymoon right now. Get out of here.
Congratulations.
By the way, Dave/Neil got married.
Happy for you.
We're really happy for you. All right, anyway, I'm putting us back on track. Summary time. Okay, guys, we had a good run. Big Mom's here. She's back to her senses, and we don't have the damn Oshiruku. I wish I could say it was a good life, but that'd be a lie. Oh wait, what was that, Dylan? Mama fell into a coma? You're telling me we don't have enough soap opera-ass plot lines going on with Big Mom? Next you're gonna tell me Queen's actually one of Big Mom's long-lost children. What will Oda, the master planner, think of next? Anyway, with that, Queen takes Big Mom on a one-way trip over to Onigashima to deliver her to Kaido. Guess we'll find out what's happening with them some other time. My fingers personally are crossed they get in a big fight there, honestly. We return to the prison where the inmates are trying to bring everything under control, but Luffy continues wreaking havoc on the wardens, and we meet a new face and member of the Akazaya 9. Kawamatsu the Kappa. Goom, I should say. After one serious puke and rally, after 13 years of buildup in his stomach of spoiled fish, joins our team of heroes in taking down the remaining rulers in the prison. The wardens break out the plague bullets developed by Queen, which are designed to cause serious pain to the infected, leading them into a zombified state, begging for the sweet relief of death and infecting the other inmates. Luffy decides he ain't no wussy ass, biash, and purposely infects himself, emboldens the prisoners with a rousing speech, and aura farms on the haters. With that, we have taken over the prison. One last rousing speech from Momonosuke, and we've set the stage for the heroes recruiting hundreds of new followers, once held captive in the prisoner minds of Udon. Finally, some good news for the allies. Surely this won't turn to absolute ruin.
Man, did I do something wrong in the summary this week, Christian? You were struggling, man. Are you okay? Did I fuck this one up?
I don't know. I just maybe I'm just a little too eepy this time around. Maybe Maybe I'm big sleep. That's actually why Jordy's here.
Am I here?
That's why Jordy's here. When you said womb instead of whom, I was like, am I the idiot? What did I do wrong?
Yeah, I don't know why my brain crossed that wire. That was wild.
Speaking of idiots, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
By all means.
So, like, I long blinked at some point, and I'll touch on where I long blinked.
Oh boy.
But I just want to be certain about something. Queen is not Big Mom's kid, right? Like, I didn't gloss over that somewhere.
What brings this on?
Okay,
it's in the summary.
It's in my summary, because I'm a big dumb loser idiot trying to be funny. I personally, Jordy, you've missed a few weeks, so I'll re-enlighten you. I am not a big fan of Big Mom amnesia subplot. Not a fan at all. I hate amnesia subplots. I think it's some soap opera ass bullshit writing. And how do we get out of amnesia subplot but to get rid of her amnesia and immediately send her into a coma, which is what I called out within my own summary. So I'm like, you know what? Since we're just going to keep using soap opera subplots after soap opera subplots, we might as well just, have a long lost child that nearly kills their biological parent or something as, a secondary subplot or whatever. So this is just some made up shit that I came up with, Justin.
Okay.
Make no mistake. That was
okay. I hear you.
Go ahead.
I hear you. I think the problem here lies in the fact that could have genuinely been a real One Piece plot that I missed.
You're stunlocked because you're like, wait a minute.
This isn't your fault. This is Oda's fault.
He's not wrong. No. Just as valid for his criticism here. He's like, wait a minute. That could have been an accidental spoiler, and I don't even know that. Because remember, he stops knowing what the story is for a little while. So he's like, wait a minute. Have I been accidentally spoiled?
This is something I could have forgotten / missed at some point. Just like how I missed between last week and this week that caused Big Mom to go big sleep. I don't remember why. Why is Big Mom big sleep in chains again?
Well, she just passed out after she got her memories back. That was just kind of like what happened.
Got it. Okay, cool. She got big bonk in the head.
Yep. Fatigue.
Amnesia gone, but now she has concussion and she's flatlining. Got it.
Correct. That's functionally what happened.
Great.
Pretty much.
And then they tried to tranquilize her, and then she's like, that didn't work. I'm awake now. And then Queen's like, what the hell? And then she went back to sleep again, and then Queen's like, stop freaking me out. Stop freaking me out.
She keeps tuning back into consciousness.
Okay, yeah. They said they hit her up with 100 cc's of whatever trank, and that allegedly didn't work. But I'm just here but I see her sleeping. So what do you mean it didn't work?
Well, at one point she did wake up post-trank, and that was the part that was confusing for them. She woke up and then was like, hey, how's it going? You got that Oshiruko queen? And he's like, I ain't giving you any of that. And she's like, wow, rude. And then immediately goes back to sleep, which is literally the least amount Big Mom we have ever seen thus far. Anytime you tell her no to food, she literally goes into a rage. And this one and only time she was like, all right, fine, passes back out.
All right, I'm out.
Kind of silly.
Honestly, felt that. Would do the same. When the
you would, but she's usually like, how dare you not give me the snack that I demanded? But she's like, I don't know, I guess I'm just not worth it.
Okay, I hear you. But sometimes the EP overtakes your hunger pang, where you're like, damn, that's really fucked up. You don't got what I wanted. And I'm really upset about this, but right now, sleep for dinner sounds great. So
sleep for dinner sounds great.
It's true.
Honestly, I don't think that's a thought that Big Mom has ever had. I'm going to be so fucking for real.
No, definitely not.
Do you think that Oda, in his magnificent way of writing, wrote out all of Sabo's story and said, wait a minute, this amnesia thing is kind of cool, and just put it in his back pocket?
Don't do this.
And just waited.
I hate him.
For every opportunity that he can. Every time he's stuck on some plot device somewhere, he's like, amnesia to the rescue. No one will suspect this.
No.
Jordy, I fucking hope not.
I sure hope not, too.
I fucking hope not.
Wait.
I personally want 0% amnesia subplot for the rest of the...
Brendan, you're caught up, right?
Yeah, I'm caught up. Are you caught up?
No. Without giving any spoilers, is there an amnesia subplot?
No, there is no amnesia subplot, as far as I am aware, in the current places of One Piece.
Okay.
And I hope it never happens. I hope it 0%.
Right. Someone, a little angel in Oda's ear said, stop using that, and he listened. So this is a good thing.
I wish they'd spoken up sooner.
I don't really know if that's what happened. I don't think that's what happened. I think it's just, he's done using the plot element for now. But if I know the guy, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna fucking do it again at some point in time, and I'm gonna be pissed.
He'll find a way.
I'm gonna have a bad fucking time. I just know it. But how did everyone else enjoy these episodes this week?
All right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot how much I like Kawamatsu. I was big hype.
You were big hype for Kawamatsu. You like the Kappa, huh?
I'm definitely here for Kawamatsu too.
Kawamatsu's pretty sick. I do like Kawamatsu. Kappa pa pa pa.
Shout out to River of Retribution. Badass name.
Shout out to River of Retribution.
Very specific.
But like, what if he never has another named attack ever again? Like, it's only River of Retribution. Would that be Aura, or would that be kind of sad?
It's the only one he needs. My
Is
man.
that the only? Oh, that's the only one he needs. Okay, fine.
Listen, did you have a Pokemon?
My man pulls out his Rio. He holds his swords backhanded style, and he just goes big drill bit mode. And it's awesome. It's sick.
Yeah, you best believe I was spamming Ember when I had my Pokemon games. I was like, Ember you, Ember you, Ember you.
Oh, absolutely.
I ran out of Ember, go back 5 miles to the Poke Center, and then go right back to use Ember again.
Imagine if in Pokemon you could because Hydro Pump only has 5 PP. Imagine if you could learn Hydro Pump, but in all 4 slots. So you can have 20 PP of Hydro Pump.
Hell yeah.
That'd be sweet, actually. Maybe that's what Kawamatsu did.
Yo, Game Freak Curacao, I think that's the play. I think that should be a meta move.
That should be a meta move? I don't know, dude.
But then you gotta hit him with the PP up.
Like everyone's like, oh, my Pokemon needs diversity in terms of stats and moves and this, that, and the other. No, dude.
Nah, fuck that.
I want Blastoise with 20 PP of Hydro Pump. That's it.
I mean, it's really all you need.
I need 4 damaging moves and nothing else.
Or at the very least, I need 3. What is it? 3? So 15 PP of Hydro Pump, and then the last slot is for Rapid Spin.
So what's Kawamatsu's last move then? If he has 3 move slots that are devoted exclusively to River of Retribution, what's the last slot?
Harden.
Has to be a water move. I'm not saying he knows Fishman karate, but I bet he has a maneuver that's essentially a water bending maneuver, you know?
But River of Retribution is basically a water move though. So does he need another water move? Don't you think we're kind of doubling up on the same bit? Maybe he should multi-type.
He's a water type. What do you want from him?
I mean, I think I get he's water, but he's also water steel. He's got a sword. I don't know.
He knows double edge.
Why are you laughing? This is a real question. I don't appreciate not being taken seriously right now. This is a genuine question.
He knows sword stance, whatever that move is called.
Facts. That's exactly right. Sword stance. I think that's the perfect move. That buffs him.
What's the character in Demon Slayer? The water Hashira?
The water Hashira? What the hell? Oh, that's Demon Slayer? I don't know what Demon Slayer is.
Urokodaki or Gyu Tomioka.
Yeah, that's Kawamatsu. That's 100% Kawamatsu.
So we're turning Kawamatsu into a Hashira. I'm down for it. But he's going to be like Zenitsu when he only knows 1 move. But it's the best move ever. River of Retribution.
Don't equate Kawamatsu to Zenitsu.
Oh, so there is already a guy in Demon Slayer that only knows 1 move.
This is going to be a situation where they spam 1 move, and then the second they spam the second move, shit got serious because they had to go to the second one.
Yeah.
His second move's the super move. He only uses his stupid base move on all the fodder.
I've never had to use this move in the past 20 years, but now I need to use Super River of Retribution.
No, but Kawamatsu's a vibe. I have one question. So what is Kawamatsu's deal? Why he look like that? What is he?
Because he's a Kappa. That's what Kappas look like.
He a Kappa. What do you mean?
Okay, but so do we think that he is the lone?
He wants the lore.
He's the what, Jordy?
He wanted the lore.
He's saying you want the lore.
Well, yeah. I want to know okay, so where'd he come from? What? I mean, obviously he's a Kappa. I get that. I understand that bit. But is he from the race of Kappa? Or is he just a one and only? What's his deal? Where'd he come from?
Fishman.
Oh, I had not considered him being an actual fishman. I just assumed Kappa was the race he is, and that there's nothing more to it.
In my mind, this is going to be a lot more thoughtful question. And then I got Jordy in here being he's a fishman, obviously. And then Justin's actually, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I mean, it is. Of anything, it makes the most sense, right? He's the Kappa fishman.
I much prefer the idea of him simply being Kappa as a race, or maybe it's not even a race thing, where in the sense of there's other Kappas. He's just a Kappa. There doesn't need to be others. That's just Kawamatsu. That's it. I mean, like, that would make sense for inverse, but, like, what if I don't want it to make sense?
What if he actually turned out to be a Zoan? What if he has the Kappa fruit?
A Zoan? He's a Kappa Zoan?
He's got the Kappa fruit.
Wait, that'd be sweet, though.
Yeah, what if, dude?
You know, that would be great if it wasn't for the
But
fact...
then he'd be a water type that can't swim, and I would hate that.
Yeah, also, he saved Hiyori from a burning building by swimming through, like, rivers, so...
Yeah, he can't be devil fruit.
As great as that would be... Can't be devil fruit.
It was fresh water.
What? That's not a bit. They still can't swim.
You know, when you said Zoan, my brain thought of mink. I thought you were asking if it was a mink.
I thought it was specifically saltwater or seawater, whatever the fuck. Why they can't take baths if it's not just seawater.
Hold on. This is very important. Hold on. This is very important. They only lose their power in salt water. However, they still literally cannot swim. So any water that is more than head height is still a danger to them.
I can't believe I'm learning new facts about devil fruit sinking 950 episodes later.
This is not new. This has literally been the facts since always. They cannot swim in freshwater water, but not swim in salt water. They just cannot swim, period. But salt water is what zaps them of their powers. Or zaps them of their like ability to, like try to use their powers or whatever. Makes them feel weak. Actually, I'm pretty sure like even like freshwater makes them feel. I don't want to get into this, but like the water be bad. Water just be bad for them.
I was gonna say we're gonna run back an argument from 800 episodes ago.
that's functionally what's gonna happen. I promise you, we can't swim
Because you did this, Christian. Look what you did.
All right.
I thought that when I was gonna ask like how we enjoy these episodes, people were gonna be like, yeah, it's kind of cool. We beat the prison. Queen was kind of funny. Y'all are not giving me anything tonight. What is wrong with you? I honestly blame all of you people.
We keep getting on tangents.
That's true. That does kind of happen.
To answer your question, I think low key, I was getting sick of the prison arc.
Really?
Yeah, I think we had run its course at least by a couple episodes. I'd say like 2 or 3.
I'm gonna say this. I think the prison arc in a nutshell was fun. I enjoyed our time spent in the prison arc. I don't know if I would agree with the fact that it like overstayed its welcome. I think it stayed literally exactly as long as it needed to for me to be like, we've done it. We've overtaken the prison. We've resolved it. We had an opportunity to meet Queen, the greatest villain in recent memory. Big Mom literally came and went almost as fast as she arrived, and I love that for us because I didn't want to deal with her longer than we had to.
Fucking same.
I like the bullets. Can I just say it? I really like the stupid bullets that came out. I thought that was kind of a fun thing. Did I lose you, Christian? Did I officially lose you?
Yeah. I was following you. I was following you up to that point. I think I agree wholeheartedly with the prison staying exactly as long as it did. If it was any longer, I think I would have started having a problem with it. But the bullets to me were just, I don't know. I mean, the whole purpose of them is ultimately to win over the rest of the prisoners once and for all. But
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was a weird tie-in to just get Momonosuke to eventually come out and like have Luffy do this whole self-sacrifice thing again, and then have to coach Momonosuke on what to do as a leader again. And I don't mind the reiteration of getting Momonosuke into it because he's not used to having to actually lead people, and that's fine. Maybe have other people do it now besides Luffy, because Luffy's just kind of got his name at this point on it.
Bro, but but then I don't get my sweet line when he tied Babanuki's stupid trunk and he was like, oh, I saw a pretty nasty future coming up. So I had some...
What a name, Babanuki.
All right, to be fair, that was sick.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. And then after Babanuki was done with, he was like, all right, now you guys fucking finish the job. And everyone was like, honestly, gladly. This is...
I'm gonna go slump in this corner now.
He did the old mic. He said, it's your turn.
It's your turn.
Truly.
I did enjoy the Plague Bullet plot, I guess. I think the part of me that was feeling fatigued was, I guess, one, just overall fatigued in terms of like the duration, where I was like, I mean, like, I don't want to sit here and say that like I think it did drag, but like not exponentially. Like, I think it's over, but like not even like by whole episodes. It was just like certain plot elements where I was like, can we wrap this up? Like the the like sumo wrestling stuff. I think that went on a little too long. And I think in part, some of the elements of the past 2 weeks felt like they weren't sumo matches in and of themselves, but I felt like it was kind of just spiritually a continuation of it, of just like, hey, here's this thing that you're kind of just like over and you want to move on to something new plot wise. You're not exactly getting it yet. I think that's where I was feeling. I was like, okay, plague bullets, cool plot device, but overall it's still basically just a rehash of the sumo matches, and I think that's where part of my fatigue was coming from.
I think I sort of know where you're coming from. Well, I will say, I'll speak just to talk about the sumo stuff for a little bit. I mean, the sumo stuff was a glorified, what do you call it? Like fluff
training arc?
Well, training arc, but I was going to say like fluff encourager for Luffy or whatever, so that we could do all the other subplots around the stuff. Like Luffy being stuck in the sumo wrestling ring. I mean, obviously it was to also like teach him how to use the Ryuo stuff, but all the time we spent not focusing on the sumo stuff, and then we only like, did a checkup on Luffy, was so that we could have justification to do all the other subplots outside of what was going on with Luffy, like with the Smile Fruit stuff, dealing with Toniyasu, or I'm sorry, what's his real name? I forget his name. Yasui. Thank you. Yasui's sacrifice and stuff like that. Dealing with rectifying the people knowing or not knowing that the rebellion was occurring and whatnot. Like all those other like subplots needed to be dealt with. And the path of least resistance to keep Luffy from interfering with that narrative coming to its conclusion, or at least playing itself out, is to just kind of like hard stop him in this sumo match, I suppose, or make him willingly say, I'm going through my training art right now. Like, leave me alone. I need to do some things before I can move on. Dude's grinding the boar bush in level 3, and he refuses to leave until he's learned his brand new main move or whatever. So I guess what I mean to say is, I think the sumo match gets a bad rap because it is literally long, because there's like 20-ish worth episodes, I think, that probably has Luffy in a sumo ring, but only like 5 of them were them focusing on actually them, and then the rest of them were just like, hey Luffy, how you doing? Still sumo wrestling? Okay, great, moving on.
I mean, I kind of get it, but also I can see it from Justin's point of view, where he's like, my attention span is that of a peanut, all right? You can't keep throwing this at me, because then I'm just going to stop losing interest. And I kind of feel that.
Man.
Which is why he has joined me in the 1.25 speed, and also the skip game.
The 1.25.
I low-key have joined the 2-time speed gang for these episodes.
2 times? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You're an insane man.
That's actually insane.
Might as well just skip, dude. Why do you even the speed? But don't ramp the speed. Just skip the scenes.
Why? Yeah. Why are you even watching at that point?
Ramping the speed is essentially skipping the scenes until the scenes get so long and like whatever that I have to skip them because they were really just that long and stretched.
Here's my take on what Justin's saying right now. I don't think Justin actually likes One Piece.
I would agree with that. I think he actually doesn't like One Piece at all. Also, I will say, at one point in time, we were discussing the implications of Wano being like the part in the anime where they really like kind of got their shit together and suddenly One Piece is good again. And then my naysayer ass was like, early Wano was still a little much to be desired.
I think I'm there. I think I'm right there.
So I think we're finally getting actually, well, I don't know, I won't say too much, but we're coming up on some times that are a little less like what we've seen in early Wano, and I'm looking forward to those.
That's correct.
Guys, please, Christian can only take so much.
I know, right?
Yeah, I can only be so hyped.
I am looking to the future, especially since I don't think I've said this because I've been meaning to say it, but just haven't, so I keep forgetting. We are
dropped.
I won't say rapidly because it's kind of not true. We are closely approaching my favorite episode of One Piece.
We are, yes. I'm aware of that episode.
So that every time I like kind of remember that, I'm like, oh shit. So it's just about to get cool. We're about to watch that thing that I'm really excited for.
We're gonna watch this one episode that he's looking forward to, and then he's gonna be like, actually, guys, I don't know if I want to watch anymore.
Justin's gonna check out. Yeah,
I'm gonna add to this a little hype train we got going on here.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
To the stain of everyone listening. So I don't want to say, just this is purely based on someone who's like not very that deep on the back end of One Piece production and all that stuff, or like even in the story itself. But there is an argument to be made about one individual's impact on the series and the way it's presented.
Like in One Piece lore, or like IRL, like a creator or something.
Yeah, IRL. He's referring to
A creative director.
yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, for those of you that know who she is, then yes, you know who she is. And she will be presented to us and her work soon enough. But I think that her insight and like way of doing things really did like bleed into everyone else in that like production team.
I would agree.
I think that like her creative desire to like do something else for the series had such an impact on like the overall way it was done that it's still like what's it called? Making
Reverberating.
waves. Yeah. As of today, like we see a lot of like her impact, like animation in general. Like a lot of that really is her desire to do better in some instances. And then it's actually like the people behind it that actually doing the work that like take. All right, let me rephrase this. She is the Luffy to the production team
Oh my fucking God. Here we fucking go.
in a way. And in the same way that Luffy is only there to be a conduit or a catalyst, and it's actually, he needs other people to do things, to be like their best selves, to do all stuff. Like that is sort of what I'm saying here. Like her creative input has enabled a lot of other people to also have their creative juices flowing, and that can be seen throughout all of animation. Because a lot of the animation techniques that like modern anime is using stems back to some of the early stuff that like they didn't want to. And it's like very recycling. Like Wano took a lot of stuff from like other animation. It's all very cool if you like study it. But other than that, that's all I'm gonna say. It's nice.
Not to get too much on the hype train though, just so we're clear. We don't want we don't want to hype it up too much, right, Christian?
No. I can only be so erect.
Let's listen. As a dabbler of many animation properties, it's nice to be able to like see the patterns and be like, wait a minute, I know this animator from these cubes. They mean something. They mean something.
I know we have seen several episodes with the Cube Guy. The Cube Guy has made an appearance on like the Zoro versus Kawamatsu.
Right, but now it's not just a Cube Guy. That's a Cube style. That's just like that has a name now. Like that technique has a name, and it's fun. It's fun to know that.
Yeah, it does. But I will say the episode with Zoro versus Kazuzo Killer. I'm just gonna call him Killer now. We know who he is.
Yeah.
Killer versus Zoro. That was literally the Cube Guy, the same guy who did that episode in like My Hero Academia or whatever. Deku versus.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's the same guy.
Good to know.
Oh, versus Overhaul?
No. Well, maybe that guy too. I don't know. The one.
Actually, that might. Yeah.
The one in the tournament arc with him versus Ice Fire guy.
Oh, Todoroki.
Yes.
Yeah. Isaac, former cast member of the podcast,
Former cast member,
likes the joke that he was exclusively contracted or only wanted to work on My Hero stuff for like forever. And now that the My Hero has ended, he's like, he's freelance now. Everyone and their mothers is going to get blessed by this man.
Oh, shit.
Hog champ.
Yeah. So that's a good thing.
I will say, though, I personally really like the resolution of the prison. I find it a lot of fun. I enjoy the plague bullets. I enjoy that we've taken over the prison. We've added, people to our ranks. Makes perfect sense to me. The one thing that I didn't care for, I remember when I was going through this in the manga for the first time, it is very odd to me that like Oda immediately reneged on everyone's infatuation with Luffy and how like ride or die they were just because they heard he was a pirate. Like they were so on Team Luffy immediately after his aura farming moment of being like, okay, now your turn. And then they literally heard he was pirate and they were like, oh, you brought a pirate here? What is wrong with you guys? We don't trust you at all anymore. Honestly, fuck this. We're going back to being prisoners. This is stupid. We never should have done this. This is a waste of our time.
This place is dumb.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, he still literally saved you. The same speech happened, whether or not he's a pirate.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they did it to justify Momonosuke giving him the drive or whatever. But it was a lot of whiplash, I'd say, going from the chapter where everyone's like, I'm standing behind this rubbery boy, to, wait, I hate that guy. He's horrible. I want to just go back to being... Honestly, forget everything I just said. Fuck that dude. Worst dude I ever met.
Motherfucking pirate. I don't know what I was talking about.
The whiplash on that is kind of crazy. I don't know. Oda might have like been sleepy that day.
I think there's a lot of ways to like instill distrust without literally having everyone go, actually, I fucking hate you. Like, you don't, guys. You were pretty ride or die for a minute there. You don't just turn on a dime like that quickly. And if you do, honestly, I don't even think I want you on my team.
Could have been something slow, like, can we really trust the pirate? And then Momonosuke steps in and vouches for him, and then that's...
Yeah, which I feel like we've done 100 times. Like, you literally just rehash the same bit. Like, why are we so... I don't know. That was
We're going from like adoration to hate is kind of crazy.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just on a dime.
On an absolute fucking dive. I know what its purpose was.
Honestly, I respect their conviction. They stick to their guns.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I respect it yet.
Listen, I kind of get it. You get Cheetos and you get hot Cheetos. One of them I hate. The other one I enjoy. You decide.
Definitely hot Cheetos is the hate. Forget hot Cheetos.
Have either of those things actively saved your life?
Yes, many times.
All right. Well, never mind then. All right. You got it.
Christian. Honestly, I guess I'll just shut the fuck up. Fuck me then.
All right.
One time I was dangling off a bridge. This Cheeto came up out of nowhere and said, "I got you, bro."
It's all.
Don't worry, brother. Don't jump.
It wasn't even Chester. It was a literal Cheeto.
He did the ultimate dab. He did the Deku and the Bakugo dab. You know the dab. You know.
Do I?
Deku, Bakugo share a dab? Now that I would never have guessed.
Yeah, when he gets boosted and then he has to like, oh wait, no, that was his other friend. Never mind.
I feel like I vaguely remember this scene. Was that from a movie?
Yeah, it's from the show.
I don't know they were chill like that.
What's next on the list?
I don't know. I think that's wherever you want to go, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gone.
Yes.
Did anyone else feel a pit in their stomach form when Ashura Doji took Kinemon and Dogstorm to the graveyard?
Yeah, that one hurt.
That one did hurt.
I'm glad we're here. Justin, thank you for bringing us to this point. I have said, and to be fair, I had more context than you, so like it was kind of like a losing game for you or whatever. Like I just simply knew more. I love Ashura Doji's like subplot a lot, actually. The fact that he was a ride or die into being beaten into submission to no longer be a ride or die, into trying to hold the fort together, but everyone fucking died anyway, to becoming a bandit to just like fucking survive and keep the rest of the cronies that didn't go off on the war alive for as long as humanly possible, only to inevitably be like, I just don't know if I can go back and join this fight after all, to, okay, I will, but you need to know what we really went through. I think the fact that the length of time between when Odin passed and now has gone severely undersold to the audience.
Yeah.
And it isn't until we see Ashura Doji struggle that we actually get context for what the country has really gone through over the last 20 years. And I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually probably my favorite subplot in early Wano, like, period. Although I do really like Yasui's stuff too. Obviously, that's really good. And I love the smile stuff. But Ashura Doji as like a character, his character progression is very fun and very captivating to me personally.
Valid.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think with each passing episode, Ashura Doji has become a more and more like complex character or nuanced person in general. Like the different lengths that we see him go to for his crew and what he's done in the past and what he's doing now, all of it has some purpose, and it's usually trying to keep them all alive and keep them motivated to keep fighting back all this time. And to see what had happened in the past with previous iterations of his crew that wanted to go off and fight Kaido because they'd rather die trying than just sit around on their hands. Yeah, that one hurt. That one,
I really like the dialogue too, where they were like, dude, like it's already been 10 years. Like with every passing day, we grow weaker and weaker. We're starving.
mm-hmm.
Like in another 10 years, who's to say if we're even going to be able to put up any fight? Like we have to do something. And then Ashura's just like, guys, I know what you're saying. I really do, but we're not ready. We are not ready for the smoke. And they were like, Tsunachi, bitch.
Yeah, and then we get that bit about, was it Kiku telling Momo not to do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, weren't we told that was like a curse word, or it made it seem like it was a curse word?
I think it's a little bit easier to like understand context when you are a native Japanese speaker. The whole point here is that Tsunachi isn't like a bad word so much as it's kind of bad luck, because it sort of implies that you relinquish thought in lieu of like stupid actions that is motivated by primal instinct exclusively. And someone like Kiku, who's scolding Momo at the time, like Momo is supposed to be like a lord. He's supposed to be above that, blah, blah, blah. But in this moment when Zoro teaches him a word, the word Tsunachi or whatever is like it's sort of pitched as like, like an exhale that you'd learn in like karate and stuff like that. Like they always have like a word when they exhale and whatnot. That's kind of how it was pitched when Zoro taught it to him.
Mm-hmm.
But what it means, if you practice it in your culture, is like, you know what, for everything be damned, I'm going to do this. My brain will be shut off and I'm going to go with reckless abandon into that sweet night. And Kiku's trying to get ahead of that and be like, no, you don't do that because you are a educated lord that needs to look out for your people. You don't get to do that. That's kind of the culturalistic impact of how that conversation was supposed to mean then versus now.
Gotcha. At the risk of oversimplifying what you just explained, would it be accurate in any way to say that Tsunachi is a maybe more nuanced Japanese version of YOLO?
Basically. actually, yeah.
Shit.
Pretty much.
There's probably some context in there that's not.
Look at that big brain on this man.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
You got a bunch of kids screaming YOLO into the distance on boats, and then Kiku's like, Momo, you are not that. That is not you. You stop that.
You are not allowed to YOLO anything, all right? You gotta...
Yeah, you're responsible.
You have a long future ahead of you.
If you go out, we lose an entire kingdom here, okay? You can't be doing this.
That's what I'm saying. That's basically what's happening. You've westernized the problem. Thank you, Justin. Thank you for making that sound a lot easier for the Western audience.
Listen, I feel like I just did the Japanese people a disservice.
Yeah, probably.
No, definitely.
Absolutely reducing their rather meaningful dialogue here to a meme.
You know, buddy, YOLO.
Shit, you're right.
No, don't double down.
But you helped me understand. I was still wrapping my head around that, and then you said that. I was like, wait a minute. That makes a little bit more. Okay, that cleared a lot of things up.
That clears a lot up, actually. Brendan was using a lot of words. Why use many words when few words do trick?
There's an argument to be made that your simplification is a better way to connect bridges in like contextual cultural sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it helped. I feel like that's a good thing. Anyone who damns you for it.
Well, if I could help Jordy get a little bit more culture today, I'm happy.
Okay.
I also really loved in that scene with all the dudes on the boat as they were trailing, and then like all the small clouds were passing back over Ashura Doji, that symbolizing their souls because they didn't make it. They were not all right.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good scene. I really enjoyed that.
Hard-hitting stuff, that scene.
Truly.
Then, I'm not gonna lie to you, I chuckled at, like, the swiftness of which Ashura Doji told his gut-wrenching story, and then proceeded to do a 180 back to his fellow bandits and said, hey, yo, we're going to fight Kaido in a couple nights, get ready.
But everyone's into it. They know. Come on. Everyone who follows Shutenmaru, Ashura Doji, whoever it is, they know.
It was the fact that it was, like, seemingly unprompted. Like, there wasn't even, like, a question from Kinemon. There wasn't some, like, we didn't get insight to, like, some deep internal debate. He was just like, guys, here's what you missed over 20 years. This deep traumatic moment that explains, the current state of Wano. All right, guys, we're going to go fight Kaido in a couple of days. Get ready. And now I'm like, okay.
And everyone loved that, actually.
Everyone did love that.
I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense because really, Doji or Shutamaru, whatever you want to call him, in this moment, I think he's, at least at the time that he decides to show Keen and Dogstorm the graves, that was the moment that he decided he was going to participate in this war. Whether or not his goons were going to follow was going to be up to them. And he was like, hey, that's what we're going to do. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But otherwise, everyone who wants to join me can join me. And everyone's like, of course we're going to join you. We've literally hung around you for 20 years to hope for this one day that this would happen.
Exclusively this moment.
Literally for this moment. So I do think that for the most part, showing them the graves had nothing to do with whether or not he was still on the fence. showing him the graves was finally understanding that, okay, you know what? It is time. This is real. Because I think for a little while, he didn't believe it was real. I think he had one of those like too good to be true moments for a little bit of time in his head where he's like, he's kind of fighting against the current where he's like, I know it's been 20 years. We're getting close to the day. Kinemon's literally here. Dogstorm's literally here. They have allies. Yet everything's supposedly falling into place, but some part of this isn't selling me just yet. And at some point when Kinemon finally, relinquishes himself at his feet and says, like, this needs to happen. Yasui gave us one final chance to make this happen. We cannot squander it. Did Doji finally be like, you know what? Fuck, you're right. I need to stop being a little baby about this. It's time. But also, I want to show you what we've lost in the last 20 years. And I love that.
Yeah, it was a nice moment. I really appreciated having it.
There's an episode of Andor, if anybody who's watched that.
I have not.
Good show. Go watch it.
I love Andor. I haven't seen the second season, though. I've only seen the first.
Oh, damn. I might spoil some second season stuff. Anyway, I don't think I will.
Don't be spoiling it.
I don't think I will. Wait. I don't think I will.
All right. I'll hurt you. I swear to God, I'll hurt you, bro.
All right, hold on.
I love Andor. Don't you fucking spoil the second season. I'll kill you.
Don't make me come over there.
For those of you unaware, Andor is a Star Wars spin-off series that explores the creation of the rebellion itself. This is like one person decided to start it and then shows like pretty much the backstory to a lot of what made the first Star Wars what it is and like the rebellion. Because that movie starts off and it's like, that just exists. There's a rebellion. No one ever talks about who started the rebellion. And that's what Andor's about. And in the second season, there's a moment where the one of the characters is sent on a planet to help the people pretty much like seed their own rebellion within that planet. Like just the initial steps. And the character is like, I don't think these people are both ready, and also they waited too long. Their systems have already been corrupted. Like any amount of work they do right now is literally just going to kill them all. None of them are skilled at what they do or like at being rebellious. They were passive for way too long, and that is going to lead to their downfall. And then stuff happens, and then you get the opposite side here where not only are they what's it called?
Aware?
Aware, no. There's enough of them.
Established.
Underarmed?
They're skilled because they have been honing their craft for a while. This is just like a general, both One Piece thing and just like the cultural thing. The honing your craft is just a constant thing. That's not going to go away. And then the second part is there's enough of them. Like there's enough people. You saw it, like the prison escape was a compact version of what is going to happen in the country. Like the system breaking, like communications break, the leadership falls, and then the masses rise up against like those in charge. Like that, the way the prison stuff went, that is the way like the country's going to go, but on like a massive scale, which is why it's interesting to watch that like transpire. And like, you can understand why he's like, it is finally time. Like we have the means to do it. And if we don't act now, we're going to slowly wither away and just like perish because we never took the opportunity when it presented itself.
We got to ride the momentum now or before it's gone forever.
Yeah.
I agree with the sentiment that I would have glossed over otherwise, that the prison scene in terms of, Luffy really rallying the prisoners, especially with the like in the moment where they're suffering from plague bullets. And I'm pretty sure one of the Beast Pirates gave them an ultimatum of like, basically, if you kill Luffy, you'll like go back to normal and you'll be fine, quote unquote, kind of thing. And, having to be put in that situation of like, all right, well, I'm now being faced with a literal plague. I've been in prison. That's never going to change. But at least, prior to today, prison was stable and consistent and, in its own way, peaceful. And so, maybe getting rid of Straw Hat is what I need, because what's one rubber boy going to do? And Luffy saw that despite their doubts, there was an opportunity to truly change the tide within those people. And then, that wave of momentum will carry across the land of Wano. And that was pretty sick. It's pretty dope.
Suddenly you've got a lot of good things to say about these episodes. What changed?
Perspective.
He woke up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. I like that.
He's been activated.
Chwing.
Sure.
There's one other thing we want to go to quickly, or rather deeply, about it. So Kid and Killer kind of just walk out the prison. Kid says like he's not joining another alliance since the last one landed him in prison without an arm.
Yeah, who fucking believes him? Who believes that?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, genuinely, do we believe him? Like, I think there is evidence that's been laid out before us where I don't think it's unreasonable to believe Kid when he says like, yo, I'm out. Like, good luck. Fuck you guys. I'm going to go find my crew and we're going to bounce and then do whatever Kid wants to do. But I guess mainly I ask Christian here, like, do you think this is the last time we see the Kid pirates on Wano?
I would say absolutely not.
Really? Okay.
I think Kid will try his hardest to get out of here without getting involved in the conflict, but I think it would be insane if we actually never saw Kid again. That would be the wildest, because then what was the point?
I mean, he even said that he wants to take revenge on Kaido himself. What he took issue with is the idea that he would join the team at large in their mission to take down Kaido.
Yeah.
He was more like, nah, dude, like, his ass is grass and I'm going to be the one to do it. I definitely don't think he's leaving Wano for any reason.
No.
That would be shocking.
That would be extremely shocking if he just disappeared.
Mayhaps.
I do find it interesting that it took fucking Killer so long to finally, like, you know, help his boy out. Like, Killer, come on, geez, I thought you were supposed to be his right hand. He still has one, but, like, you're supposed to be the other right hand.
Shut up.
Well, between drowning and then smiles, maybe it's like giving him some cognitive dysfunction.
I guess that's possible.
I was also wondering about this. I think the point that they're trying to hammer home is that they really fucked with Killer to get him to this point. He's just a mindless murder machine before finding Kid again. He was constantly laughing. And as we've found out, these people that can only laugh, it's the only emotion they can show, whether they're sad or happy or they actually think something is funny. They have no other option. And Killer was laughing the entire time he was fighting Zoro.
Yeah.
And the entire time that he's at the prison. So something has fundamentally changed inside his brain. He's just broken. Like, he has been completely tortured to the point where he's kind of not himself, which is why after I thought about it and I got to this conclusion, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, not helping Kid right away probably makes at least a little bit of sense, because he'd either be traumatized from expecting retribution if he does try and free Kid, or he's just so utterly in the throes of despair that he's at this point and that his captain is seeing him like this and that he just can't bear to deal with it. So, but yeah, the whole time it's just a real punch in the gut. Like, can you just imagine the person you possibly cherish the most on this planet is just a shell of their former self in front of you? Like, Kid's holding it together a lot better than I think I would personally.
To be fair, part of me is kind of like rightfully so, where he's like, you know what? I refuse to do any alliances anymore. Actually, alliances are for fucking suckers. And I'm like,
yeah,
bro, yeah, you deserve that. You're allowed to have that opinion. I get it. Hawkins and Apu did you fucking dirty.
Yeah, that one didn't go very well, buddy.
No, it did not. But I would say I'd be absolutely shocked if this is the last we see of Killer. I think he's going to make a move. The question is, will he make a move in tandem with our primary allies? Maybe he'll get there ahead of time. Maybe he'll kind of show up late, one of the two. But I definitely think that he has every intention of going after Kaido and the rest of the Beast Pirates, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You think Oda's going to make Killer kill Queen for the Killer Queen joke?
Kira Queenu bites Sadasto.
You know what, Jordy? Yes.
Is that a joke? Why is Killer Queen a joke? I don't understand.
It's a JoJo reference, man. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. How silly of me.
Oh, it's actually a Queen reference.
That too.
Killer Queen, the song.
There's so many layers, bro. There's so many layers.
The song, yeah, there's a lot of I think even that thing's based on something else. I think it keeps going.
Probably.
Everything's a JoJo reference, man. Just remember that.
I need to know. To the database.
Everything's a JoJo reference.
The song is about a high-class call girl and has been characterized as Mercury piano-led. A lot of words I don't understand. Never mind.
All right.
Already in over our head.
Wait, courtesan, we're back.
All right, well, that being said, I think we made it to the end of these episodes. Shout
out to Kiku for being trans? Maybe?
Shout out to Kiku for being actually a trans character. I have a fun fact about that, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it'll be in the upcoming segment, so I will hold on to that. Kiku was born Kiku Nojo, but she identifies as a woman, and I love that for her. Continue living, queen.
Absolutely. It's great.
Shout out to Okiku. All my homies love Okiku.
Moving on to Gabe's Fun Facts.
Gabe's Fun Facts.
Games fun fact. Games fun fact. I can't hear that phrase and not sing the song because I hear it in my brain.
I do also hear it.
You're singing a different beat.
You were also singing a different song.
Listen, I know it's not the right song, but
Listen.
it's my remix of Gabe's Fun Facts, the song. All right, it's what I got.
He only took introductory singing class, okay? Give him a break.
All right, I mean, that's fair.
I do have a question. Does anyone want to do the Gabe's Fun Facts this week? I mean, I guess I don't have to speak as Gabe, unless you want me to.
I mean,
Nah, it says your name right there. It's on the sheet.
Oh, it does say my name on the sheet. I guess I should probably do it.
Tablet, give somebody else.
Hello, this is Gabriel speaking to you from a beautiful forest. Being here really brings to mind the natural beauty of this planet. I hope you enjoy the serene sounds as you're regaled with this week's knowledge dropped. Apologies for missing last week's set, but to be fair, there wasn't actually a lot to say about it considering how little plot stuff actually happened there. So I'll smush it along with this week's. To get started, let's celebrate with episode 947, covering content from chapter 947. The manga and anime numbers match. The anime will continue to have a body count that exceeds the chapter count for at least the next 200 episodes. The reason for this is embarrassing on Toei's part. You'll find out soon enough. Glory be to the filler masters. Yikes. Big yikes.
Blech.
We also finally learned in this set of episodes that Okiku was born Kikunojo, leading Okiku to be a confirmed transgender individual in one of the most popular animated series of all time. Another fun fact, the dub for One Piece recognized this character's background before their casting and actually hired a voice actor that is openly trans.
oh, really?
We love that kind of inclusivity.
Oh, that's cool.
This is very true.
Whoa.
Michaela, I believe is her name. I don't know what her last name is, but the voice actress for Okiku is Michaela, and she is trans.
That's awesome.
Big fun. Now, the manga to anime differences. Upon being asked by Luffy whether he's alright after being freed, Kid did not respond by stating that he doesn't need Luffy's pity. Daw, who's a little broody boy. Yes, you are, Kid. Hyogoro's fake out death is made up by the anime, though he was shown bleeding from his head, but I love that bit, so I'm glad it was in there, which the anime censored. The manga did not at any point pretend that Hyogoro might have died. Congratulations on the self-restraint, Oda. Big Mom did not accuse Luffy of eating the red bean soup again when she found Queen's trap in the manga. Seems her object permanence wasn't affected by the amnesia, thank God. That's all for last week, moving on to this week's set. Firstly, I feel like the pacing of 947 ruins the comedy of Big Mom passing out, so here is that moment in the manga. Look at her sleeping, what a little darling. The anime actually prematurely shows Kawamatsu's full design while he's in the prison cell. In the manga, he wasn't banished. Somebody's curse is in the way. Get the fuck out of the way. Who's the leopard? Move, leopard. Sorry. In the manga, he wasn't banished from the Silhouette clan until he was unchained. The random prisoner kicking Daifugo in the face is made up by the anime. Quite a shame, since he very much deserved that. This might come as a surprise, it was to me, but Momonosuke's speech is actually entirely made up by the anime. He also didn't hesitate before speaking because, well, he doesn't speak. He simply appears in front of the prisoners, they bow, he self-reflects, and then we cut to the scene with Ashura. Though it's implied that he gave a speech afterwards, it's never actually shown. Very odd. I also did not remember that. That's interesting. Ashura Doji explicitly crying out for the soldiers to come back is made up by the anime. In the manga, he simply cries and screams, but never explicitly tells them to come back. Maybe he should have said that. They might not have understood what he meant with his screams, lol. Cool. Finally, I want to copy and paste the last two differences from the One Piece wiki because I think the way they're phrased there is very funny. During Ashura's flashback sequence, the Beast Pirates member who destroyed a well also attacked a man and a woman carrying a baby. Oh wow, so now this guy's prejudice includes wells and mothers. What next? Pots? Luffy throwing the boulder at Momonosuke is shown on screen. That's by protagonist. More on-screen child abuse. Anyway, that's all for this week. I'll continue enjoying the atmosphere here. Now, what? Is that a tranquilizer dart? Oh.
Oh no.
I'll see you guys next week.
Okay, no.
Have a nice day.
Big yippee.
We gotta save him.
I don't know. I think he's chilling. He's just, sleeping in the woods.
He's big yippee, bro. Just let him sleep it off.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. It is exam season.
Yeah, he's all right. He's chilling.
He is in Dark Shoe Land.
All right, well, thank you as always, Gabe. Fantastic fun fact segment.
Thank you very much, Gabe.
I am actually very shocked that Momonosuke did not have a speech in the manga. That feels, this is a Bernstein Bears moment for sure.
I kind of feel more offended now.
That he didn't have a speech in the manga, or
No, I'm kind of more annoyed. No, they were. This was like an open-ended dunk for production, and they were like, "Nah, let's just do the thing we always do with the you know what they could have done? They could have just like had Momonosuke pop up behind Luffy while Luffy was making his speech, and then they were like, oh, Momonosuke, and then they do the bow and all this other stuff.
Well, all right, I'm going to be that guy, though. I do think that the anime needs to get used to enhancing moments that the manga fails to extrapolate on. And if this really happened, I feel like this is a good case for, oh, they actually did do that at least one time. And I wish they would do it more often. But that's my minor hot take.
Which version is cooler? Momo just showing up and not having to say anything, or having the cool epic speech?
I think it's better for his character to have said something. I don't like the idea that he...
No, right. Let me finish my made-up script first. So look, he pops up.
Okay.
And they go, oh, Momonosuke. And then they do the bow. And then you can get like a light version of his current speech. Because I think at the moment that his speech could have been like shortened down to something very... Because Luffy gave him like what's it called? Alley-oop?
Yeah,
he did. He gave him the alley-oop.
Where he like threw the ball in the air and all Momonosuke had to do was jump up and dunk it down. Like, I feel like that would have been such an easy win for the show.
You know, I can see that. Maybe we play it out like they did in the manga, where the instinct of all the prisoners is to be like, oh my god, it's Momonosuke. It's actually Momonosuke. Everyone fucking
calm down,
grovel, because that's what we do in this culture. and then give a little bit of screen time to Momo, who for the first time is being actually recognized as a lord by people and not just being
not as vassals.
Well, yeah, not as vassals, and not being annoyed by Luffy, who's calling him a baby and a coward.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, wait a minute. They actually respect my authority. I've never been here before.
I mean, at first, though, he self-doubts himself.
Yeah, and I think that's good.
And he thinks that they're just bowing to him because he is Odin's son. But then he has the extra moment afterward, which is, I think, what elevates the moment more than anything, is that he goes, no.
Yes.
I deserve the respect, too. It's not just because of dad. It's because I'm me.
I think I at least want to make sure we retain that, because I actually love that about this scene in the anime, is he questions himself by reflecting over the shadow of his father. And his immediate reaction is to curl up and run away, but then he stops himself and that's a good character development moment that I don't want to lose. So whether or not the manga had it, I'm gonna say, like, that's cool. We could maybe have done the sequentials a little bit differently, but I really don't want to lose that scene. I think that's really important for Momo here.
Yeah.
To finally like start being the character that we need him to be going into the final conflict.
I think my issue is not the speech part. I think it's the fact that they split it. I feel like we got like two big speeches.
Fair.
And when you really only need the one, we can make like one big hype speech that's like a little bit longer than usual, rather than like two separate things. They're like, we riled up the troops, and then for some reason we got to rile them up again the next episode. It's like, why are we doing this?
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Going back to, I can't believe they turned on a dime.
You know, they should consult Koza from back from Alabasta. Consult this man. He gave the speech on the horse on the way to the fight.
That is true. All my homies love Koza, dude. He's a homie.
No one forget the original revolutionary.
Oh, jeez. All right, moving on from the fun facts. Next week is going to be 951 to 953. Moving on to quotes. I only have one quote this week, if y'all just want to give me the floor really quick.
I think you've already taken it. Go ahead.
Fantastic. My only quote comes from Queen, where after Big Mom passes out, and he just goes, "It's a miracle! I'm alive!" It's fantastic.
It's a miracle. I'm alive. What are you waiting for? Get out the 100% sea prism stone cuffs and chains. We need to lock her up now. Go, go, go.
That's it. That's all I got.
Put 100 chains on her. Put 100 cufflinks on her. Put 100 horse tranquilizer darts in her.
Babaduki, I need you to get this entire prison back up to snuff as soon as possible. And he's like, well, I have at least like one problem, sir. He's like, get on it. Let's go, people. Go, 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 go.
That's rough. I'm already gone. Your problem now.
It's officially your problem. What a guy.
Oh, man.
My one quote is less about the quote and more about the moment itself. But when that random prison goon is fangirling over, Kawamatsu reveal, Kiku reveal, Raizo reveal, and he's like, oh my god, it's Power Ranger 7, Kawamatsu, the Green Ranger, the Kappa. And oh my god, it's the most beautiful swordsman ever, Kiku Nojo of the blah blah blah.
Of the Falling Snow. Great title, by the way.
No way! That mask! It belongs to the most beautiful swordsman in all of Wano. I thought he died at Oden Castle. Could it really be Kiku Nojo of the Fallen Snow? Hold up! That's Fukurokuju's rival ninja, Raizo of the Mist. The samurai there is the most powerful sumo wrestler ever, Yokozuna Kawamatsu! And the old man is who we suspected all along. He's Yogoro the Flower!
In particular, I really like Kiku's introduction, like with the mask, with like the visuals, and then the particular like epithet they had, or Someone corrected Christian about this. I don't know, epithet, whatever.
Epithet.
The EpiPen.
That.
Yeah, the EpiPen, all right? Kiku and her EpiPen were extra goated. Love the Oni mask. Love the finesse.
Yeah.
Love it all. But something about Kiku's intro was really good.
Kiku definitely had the best moment of reveal with that.
Mm-hmm.
She put on the mask, and it was over for anyone else's chances of looking cooler than her, to be honest with you.
literally no one could look as cool as Kiku in this moment.
Nah.
No one slayed harder than Kiku, and
Nah.
it was not even a close competition.
Kawamatsu got like a little close, almost, but it was still not even a chance.
He had the gangster pose with his sword, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know how like you put the gat sideways? He kind of did that, but with his sword, but you still can't beat Kiku.
Nah. You're not going to beat the fox mask.
Facts.
Kawamatsu had hype on his side and like shock value. Kiku just had aura and drip and finesse.
Just endless aura, always.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
All right. I have one quote also. It is from Luffy in the scene where he is riling up the troops.
No.
Yeah.
It's towards the end, because you could quote a lot of that scene of where he's trying to be like, hey, fuckers, we're here to help you. But it all ends with, we don't need allies standing in our way. So make a decision now. Do you want to side with us or Kaido? And I just thought that this particular point gets somewhat undermined, I guess, by the next episode for the reasons we already talked about. But I think that ending the episode this way by posing the question to them as a, hey, we're kind of helping you, even though I'm not an Akazaya samurai, but I'm also fighting on the side that's not Kaido. So,
like, I'm literally here to stop Kaido, so stop belly aching.
What do you fucking want from me?
Sorry I wasn't born here or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want someone to beat that guy or not?
Yeah. I'm actively working on finding a way to kill this guy for you. Can I have a little slack, please?
And also a steak or two, please.
And then they're like, they were honestly kind of like, honestly, fair. That's our bad.
Yeah. You got it. I've thought about it, and yeah, that's fact.
Yeah, and so what if I'm not from the land of Wano? Big deal! Why is it so wrong to get help from me, huh? Trust me and my friends! We'll beat Kaido! That's why we're here! There's no reason for our own allies to stand in our way! So make up your minds right now! Are you guys with us? Or are you with Kaido?
I've thought about it, and yeah, that's fact. I also don't think Luffy gets enough credit for his observation in what's it called, pointing out their oppression like blatantly as he did. The exact words like, "You're given just enough to not die, but you're slaves. You're worth better. You're worth more than this," and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then that I think that was like, they were like, wait a minute, someone's showing us kindness in this day and age.
So someone actually thinks I'm worth something? What?
That's crazy. Guys, you hearing this? You hearing? Oh, he's a pirate. Never mind. No, I don't care.
All right, we don't have to talk about that part again. Let's focus on the rally. Let's not focus on the fall.
No, I know.
You talk about your life here! Like slaving away for dumplings is a life! give you just enough so you don't keel over. You think that's what life is about? Look around you. A bunch of slaves. You're worth more!
But all right, I think that's it, right?
Oh, wait, did anyone mention Chopper yelling at Luffy?
No.
Well, no, we haven't, but it was funny.
I don't remember the exact quote. It was like Chopper was yelling at Luffy for basically sacrificing his body to Ore Farm with the plague virus. Luffy was like, oh, I'm fine, don't worry about it. And Chopper's like, no, you're not fine. You're actually in a lot of pain and you're going to die. And you're putting a lot of stress on me. Say sorry to me right now. And Luffy, with the ounce of life left in him, he's like, I'm sorry.
He's like, you're right. I'm sorry, Chopper. It hurts. Please help me.
I'm trying to find an antibody right now. Why did you show up when you knew this would fall on me? I would say that you deserved it, but I can see that you're clearly suffering. Still, apologize!
I'm sorry. It's painful. Please help me.
1 sec.
Is it fair to call Chopper a vibe killer if he's killing the bad vibe?
Listen, wait. Okay,
And what I mean by this is that any scene with poison or like some sort of illness or like they got with something and Chopper's in the scene, I'm like, they're fine.
Yeah.
Chopper's just gonna be like, I'm the doctor. I'm doctoring.
Yeah.
yeah, but then Chopper is also like, can you guys please not purposely make yourself ill, making my job objectively harder?
But they're like, you're the healer. Come on, please. You gotta fulfill the role at every game ever. You're the healer. You gotta heal me.
Yeah, it's true.
Just because I'm standing in the fire doesn't mean anything. That's not on me. That's not my job.
No, he's Mercy. He's in the back covering whatever the flying chick is in Overwatch.
Oh, Mercy. Oh, Farah.
And she's going headlong with her rocket launcher, trying to kill everybody. And Mercy's like, "Girl, can we please go back and like regroup? It's just us right now." And she's like, "No, I got this. I can 1v5." And then Mercy's like, "You know what? You go ahead and do that."
You're right. You can 1v5. Bye.
That's what Chopper's sick of right now.
Pocket Mercy out.
So yeah, I only bring that up because I had the immediate thought, or I was like, oh, damn, that poison. Oh, wait, Chopper's in. Never mind.
Yes. I also have this thought often.
I like for a split second, I was feeling bad for these prisoners. And then it immediately dropped the second I remembered that Chopper is in this prison with them.
Yup.
Chopper do be here. Chopper do be here.
Chopper's doctoring.
Chopper's gonna chop.
He's the bad vibe killer.
Yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo.
All right. Any other quotes?
Not for me.
No, sir.
Nope.
All right. Moving on to the Golden Ham. This might be controversial. Maybe not controversial. I feel like I make it no secret that my vibiest pick this week has to be Ashidoji, mainly because I really gravitate to his subplot, and I have no remorse over that.
Valid nomination.
I think my only counter is maybe it's not as emotionally impacted or impactful, but I just like Kawamatsu.
That's fair.
Kawamatsu's a fun character.
Kawamatsu's chilling sick.
He's falling for the aura. Christian, don't do it.
Okay, I hear you, Christian. Also valid nomination. Now hear me out for a real hot take.
Okay.
Kiku.
Somehow I knew you were going to say Kiku.
I mean, yeah, I would agree that that's a hot take for sure. I enjoyed the part where she put on the mask and aura farmed on everybody, but that's kind of about all she did.
Listen, Kiku moved me personally, all right? Kiku had motion.
Right, yeah, of course.
Okay, I respect that, but I will not be voting for Kiku.
That's fair.
I think if I was going to vote for anyone, I would agree with Doji. Ashura Doji would be my vote.
I like both nominations, but like in my head, I'm like, I want to vote for Ashura Doji for like meta reasons of like, oh, it was really impactful. It was mostly gut-wrenching.
I mean, I feel like Kawamatsu would be meta. He's literally got rivers of blood.
Kawamatsu is just like the cool pick. He's like, hey, it's a new fresh toy, and he's cool.
Fellas, you're not thinking of the person who released Kawamatsu, okay? Raizo, okay?
Raizo! Ooh, man, that is a pick.
Shit, you're right. My man was using Shao Clone Jutsu and Lightning Shuriken. My man was beasting on that monkey girl.
You remember? Yeah, this man was pulling all the stops. You talk about 1v5. This guy was 1v400 or something, right? He was running through the corridors.
Well, it wasn't really one, though. He did turn himself into like 8 versions of himself, right?
That's still one. That's one split into many.
That's still a ratio of like 8 to 100, all right? That's...
I mean, if you want to be even more technical about who freed Kawamatsu, then the Golden Ham should go to Olin because of her rampage breaking making the cage in the first place.
Wait, he's cooking. He's cooking.
However, I will absolutely not be voting for Olin.
All right, I hear you, but I'm not giving Golden Mom a big cam.
Listen, you can't bring that up and then not.
I sure can. I just did.
He sure can.
I am not giving Golden Mom a big ham, all right?
Justin.
If someone wants to give it to Olin, I will do it for the Olin. If not, I'm going Raizo.
Absolutely not.
I'm standing my ground with Ashura Doji this week.
I'll stick with Ashura Doji. Honorable mention to my boy Kawamatsu.
Yeah, it's Doji for me. It's Doji Cat for me.
Doji Cat, I hate you.
If you still have the mettle to fight back, then rise up and follow me!
Second honorable mention to the one and only Kiku. Gang, gang.
In a week where Luffy won the prison and Momonosuke stole the hearts of millions, I choose Ashura Doji. You can't write this, people.
I think this is respectable.
But they did. They wrote it.
Truly respectable.
We've done this thing with Luffy and Momo already. I'm okay with going with the new thing here.
Fair enough. I respect that. I respect that opinion. Thank you for being on my side today.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
We got context.
All right, moving on to fan mail.
We technically don't have any fan mail. However,
Okay.
I'd like to give us another update on Gianni. And for those who don't know, Gianni is a re-listener on our Spotify who leaves a comment every once in a while to keep us up to date with his travels. Last update from Gianni is on the podcast episode covering 88 to 91. And he writes, day 17, I think, of re-listening.
Wait, 88, like literally 88 to 91?
Yes.
Oh.
Our episode coverage of episodes 88 to 91.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, he's listening to us from the front end.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. What a real one. I love you. Good for you.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear how this goes.
Day 17, I think, of re-listening. Drum Island has such an underrated emotional impact. Not fair.
Facts.
Underrated? What are we talking about?
Underrated. Wait, what? What the hell?
No, I think he's right. I think Drum Island is low-key underrated as a whole in like the larger One Piece community.
I could maybe agree to that, but not on this podcast.
I think everyone unanimously agrees that it has a lot of emotional, like, driving force.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you list your favorite arcs in a tier list, people don't think of Drum Island as being S tier.
Drumline is up there. It's up there.
I don't think people put it in the S tier. They're going like, oh man, I love Drum Island. Like it's everyone's unanimous A's for some reason, even though like no one cries like they do in Drum Island. It should be fucking S all the way. They always go back to fucking Ennie's Lobby and fucking Water 7 and shit, which to be fair is also really good.
Yeah, it's like all those letterbox reviewers who go, this is the best thing ever, absolute cinema, 4 stars.
3.5.
It's like because it doesn't overstay its welcome, it can only ever be an A. And I do think a lot of people feel that way.
Those arcs ran so that these could run.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh, wait, could jog? Could crawl?
Yeah, hold on. We might want to workshop that one.
You know what I mean. I don't know. For me, that's a little frustrating because it's like, yeah, they're okay. Okay. I mean, if they were okay, you wouldn't have continued the series. I'm
gonna say this. I feel like no one puts it in B tier,
fair.
but everyone limits it to A tier, and I think that's a shame.
Okay, that is fair.
I agree with that.
But it's definitely up there.
It's super up there.
I think if you're gonna put them not in S tier, you're obligated by law to watch those like 4 or 5 episodes that kill you.
Facts.
By law. It should be illegal to rank that below S and not have watched the episodes.
Try not to cry challenge.
Impossible.
Give me the D's, give me the stats, okay? Watch all the sad things at once and you tell me that doesn't belong there.
You tell me that this doesn't fucking belong in S tier, you sobbing little...
Was that all of Gianni's comment?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Fantastic.
Sick.
Gianni, we look forward to future updates. Also, he recently joined our Discord server, so shout out to Gianni for that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Shout out to Gianni.
Also, okay, real talk. Oh, one more thing. I'm so sorry. Shout out to Gianni for being the only person thus far, as far as I know, to my knowledge, that joined the Discord server and immediately wrote their introduction without having to be prompted to do so.
No, I don't think that's true. I think a lot of people do that.
You are so wrong.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think a lot of people just get prompted first and then they go for it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like they sort of they peek through the servers and then they're like, oh, this one's about introducing yourself, and then they sort of do it.
Hey, Brendan, did you write?
I can assure you that if we never basically very not so gently pushed people to do introductions, they would never choose to do so. 9 times out of 10.
I'll look at the receipts on that. I think a lot of the time people join and there's other people who are already there chilling and they immediately go, hey, how you doing? Feel free to introduce yourself. And like they just don't get a chance to even browse anything before someone's already telling them to introduce themselves.
There's a lot of lore in the server, and I'm kind of afraid for newbies when they come in and they're like, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just kind of like waiting for someone to catch me up.
Listen, the vibe will fill you up on the lore.
Yeah. Just everything's on vibes, bro.
If it were up to me, we get rid of 80 of these channels, okay? We get rid of this, we get rid of that. We just have 3 channels, call it a day.
And then the entire server would abandon you and it, restart their own copy.
Yeah, they would hate me. I would be lynched.
And that's why it's a democracy, because Jordy would purge it all.
I would be burned at the stake immediately on site.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, you would. Correct.
And then they would undo everything I did.
That is correct.
I die for nothing.
They would undo everything you did, and then in spite, literally just copy paste the server, but you couldn't be in there.
No, they would add 10 more channels for fun.
Shit, you're right.
The people like their pocket spaces, all right? Don't harm them.
Pocket space.
Look at all these pockets.
Look at all these pockets.
People yearn for pockets, bro.
Can hold all the things. What's next?
It's Garb Gab time.
The garbu gabu.
Which, I mean, I have an opinion. I do feel like that somebody who doesn't usually join us has no choice but to do it this week. Does anyone disagree?
I would wholeheartedly agree with that.
And I would agree.
Yeah, Justin.
Wait, what?
he goes, yeah, Justin.
Justin, get your hand in there.
Nani?
Come on, Justin, we're waiting.
You're going to keep on waiting because it's Jordy's turn.
No, I'm waiting for you, big guy. I'm waiting for you.
Huh? It's Christian, he's talking to you.
It's your time. It's
Yeah.
your time.
Somebody give me the gab so I can pull from it. I'm never here.
What's the jingle? Garb gab, garb gab.
Do we have a jingle? I don't think we have a jingle.
I wish we did. We can work on that.
It's Garb Gab time.
You know, we don't really say this out loud, but half the reason I don't join is because of this garb gab, okay? It's gotten a little crazy. This specific reason. This garb gab.
Oh, yikes.
Crazy.
Whoa, what a bombshell.
This thing right here in front of me, this is the reason right here.
Yeah.
Jordy misses the good old days where all we did was do haikus 3 times in a row.
Haikus and Miss Valentine's. That's the good old days.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's all he wants. That's all he wants.
All right. Is this even actually the garb gab? It's just a piece of paper. What? Always look up.
Where'd you get the piece of paper? You grabbed it from the bag, right?
It landed on my head.
It landed in your hand. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was a trap.
They said look up and it landed on my head. It's squishy.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
Why is it squishy?
Mm.
Wait. My hand.
Waiting. Suspensefully.
There's a bunch of, why does it smell like clouds?
What do you mean smells like clouds?
Oh,
It tastes like mustard though. Why?
is it actually made of cloud? What the hell?
You guys went weird with this one.
What do clouds smell like?
Okay, the taste is telling me, okay, there's a little bit of mustard. Well, the mustard is very strong, but
A cloud made of mustard. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What did you put in the bag?
This is some Skypea shit.
This is some Skypea shit.
This feels cyberpunky.
Okay.
What is happening?
Okay, wait. I see it in my vision, Las Vegas.
Viva.
Huh?
Where are we going? I can't wait for this one to finally come find its conclusion.
What is happening?
Okay, wait. That's a Raven moment. I see Vegapunked.
Okay.
Okay.
And what do you see in the Vegapunk?
Tell me with your special eyes.
Wait, I'm losing the vision. Wait, I must concentrate.
Jordy, find it. You gotta find it. Get in tune.
Take another look. Take another look at the cloud.
I feel nostalgic. Many songs, many
Okay.
instances, many lonely nights.
Some nights I stare.
Vegapunked album. Wait, what the? Fallout Boy from the under cork tree. What the hell?
What?
Wait,
What?
what kind of
Wait.
what kind of fucked up vision is this? Okay,
Why is this?
What kind of?
you're telling me that your vision is
Yeah.
we're doing a Vegapunk, but it's a CD copy of From Under the Cork Tree?
No. Have some class, Christian. It was a vinyl copy, okay?
Oh, it was vinyl. Okay.
Oh,
I
of course, it was a vinyl copy. Of course, how silly.
mean, that's a little better, to be fair.
Can't stoop so low. CDs. Do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, We are Vega punking a vinyl copy of Fall Out Boy's From Under the Cork Tree, their famous album.
I guess.
Is that what I'm understanding right now?
Those are words. Okay.
So now we need to come up with devil fruits that support
A vinyl.
the vinyl copy of Fall Out Boy's From Under the Cork Tree.
Okay.
I just want to go on the record and say that Infinity on High is a much better album.
You're objectively wrong.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, get a load of this guy.
Anyway, easy immediate answer, the wax fruit, because of a little less 16 candles and a little more touch me. Easy.
That's crazy.
All right, good job.
Easiest shit of my life. Quickest one right off the rip.
What do you give an angsty teenager?
How about the age fruit? Because nobody puts baby in the corner.
That's crazy.
I'm just gonna find devil fruits that.
I like that this is exclusively based on the songs that are on the album.
Correct. Not about having a vinyl of music.
Yeah, nothing to do with it being a vinyl disc.
Hold on. I gotta find the English translation for this. All right, that's the awful translation.
Well, you don't even want to know what I'd come up with if it was a fucking Yellow Card album, all right?
All right, I nominate the Tone fruit, which is the awful name for Scratchman Apu's fruit, because Dance baby, dance.
Do we know his devil fruit? Is that really what it's called?
I'm gonna be real with you. I've never heard it be called anything ever, but that's what the wiki says.
It's seriously the tone fruit.
That is the official English translation.
The fact that you're unaware of this means that they never stated it ever.
Okay.
That's interesting.
It said, hold on,
You're the expert here, buddy. You.
I'm gonna get named.
Actually, it's according to this, that is not the English translation. It's sound, which is equally stupid. I don't think they've ever said this motherfucker's fruit name.
Oh,
I think sound is definitely better than tone.
there we go.
I believe that. That probably got revealed in a fucking like SBS or something. But also, why the wiki lied to me and said tone fruit?
It's definitely sound.
Oh, well, okay. The reference it's using is One Piece official YouTube channel. So what the fuck? Let me see this link.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. The official English name is tone fruit. Okay, that's... which means sound. Okay, whatever. Who cares? It's the same shit.
Yeah, this is how Oda would get around having the same fruit on two different people. They call it sound, and the other one tone.
True. What else? What else do I want to do?
I gotta Google most angsty.
I'm gonna give them the hobby fruit, or give the vinyl the hobby fruit. Does anyone want to know why?
Oh, because then it can play itself by turning into a record player.
No, that wasn't my bit. My bit was because sugar were going down.
Damn. Damn.
Anyone feel my vibes on that one or no? Am I the only one with vibes on that?
I think Justin did. I think Jordy and I
Pass.
I mean, I caught it.
I'll pass.
I think Jordy and I are past it.
Mostly because I literally Googled sugar devil fruit thinking I would find the sugar fruit, but my dumbass was literally led to the hobby fruit because sugar. So really, that's just my own fault for not knowing how to use Google effectively.
You know, this is where I'm at. I feel like, first of all, y'all are very uninspired, clearly, at doing Fall Out Boy's hit album Under the Cork Tree. I'm going to say, forget the devil fruits. We're not going to devil fruit this object. You know what I'm going to do instead?
Oh.
I am going to, in a Panda View first, usurp this bit.
What?
And
What?
I'm going to simply say that instead of giving it a devil fruit, I'm going to apply a dial to the situation. We're giving it a tone dial, baby. I want a tone dial that just plays the whole album, the whole thing.
All right, I respect that.
It's the turducken of Vegapunks. You put the vinyl inside the dial, and then you put the dial inside the hobby, and then you put the hobby inside and then you put it in the munch.
You put the dial in the vinyl and you shake it all up.
Dude, I thought the exact same bit. That was also in my head.
All right, hear me out. I don't think we got the name of it, but whatever Momonosuke's mom's devil fruit for like time travel.
Was it not time?
We take that one because sophomore slump or comeback of the year.
Oh,
You can just say the time fruit, and then it'll be a banger album that everyone gets to enjoy till the end of time.
every 20 years.
every 20 years, people get to be like, wow, dude, they didn't.
That record did just turn 20 years old recently, too.
They hit, man. Jeez, they know how to write music 20 years ago. And then, like, you send it forward another 20 years. Man, 40 years ago, they knew what the fuck they were doing. What the hell? I love this. This is a good bit, actually.
All right, but hear me out. Unrelated. Something about get busy living or get busy dying really feels Brook devil fruit coded because I can't remember the name of the devil fruit.
Sure. So are you just copying my mentality now where we're just giving it devil fruits based on the names of the music?
Listen, I was always on board with you. I just needed more time to cook than you, all right?
I see. No, I don't need any time to cook.
Oh, wait. I found mine.
Jordy got it.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
And it's not based on the song, but it leads to a song.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, from under the cork tree lies a door of all the gin joints in all the world.
Yes, this is true.
We gotta get the door fruit to get to all the gin joints of the world.
Door fruit.
Oh.
Nailed it.
Wow. Nailed it.
Okay.
Absolutely nailed it.
There you go. I combined everything. I'm done. Bye-bye.
You gave it the flame fruit because it's a fire album.
Huh?
You gave it the flame fruit because, okay, I'm sorry. I just heard what you said.
It took a minute.
Why did that take so? What I feel? Am I crazy?
Dude, no. I just.
Why did that break everybody's brain?
I'm gonna be real. I heard you speak words, but like none of them entered my prefrontal cortex. So
No, I passed on that one. They were like, wait a minute.
This is what happened you have to take it from my point of view, Christian. I was already listening to Jordy and pondering what Jordy had said when you mentioned the flame fruit because it's a fire album. And I didn't have any time to recognize what you said. And then when I did, I came back to your thought, played it back in my head. And then 10 seconds later, I was like, oh, wait, that's fucking amazing. So that's really what happened.
All right. Well, I'm glad to have gotten the inner mechanisms of your mind on that one
Mm-hmm. But I do think
because I was floundering.
Whatever Toki done be doing with her devil fruit, yeah, you throw that shit on this album, dude. They're gonna love this shit in 100 years, guaranteed. Every 20 years, let them listen to it for like a day. Man, this shit is going to outlive us all.
truly a timeless classic.
Timeless.
All right. Well, did we do it? Did we Vegapunk?
We did something.
I feel good. I feel great.
This turned out better than I could have expected.
Yeah.
Should I tell the people that I begged them to put From Under the Cork Tree instead of Infinity on High? Infinity on High ain't shit, dude. It's fine.
What are you talking about? Hello?
So I don't know about
Infinity on High ain't shit. I'm telling you.
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's as good as Cork Tree, but Infinity on High is not nothing.
I can respect that opinion even while disagreeing, but what is Blended on about? How are you going to tell me thanks for the memories, not heat? Carpal tunnel of loves, not heat. Your waves are crashing, something, not heat.
Your waves are crashing.
Fellas.
Listen, the songs become paragraphs. Forgive me.
I'm going to tell you right now, the only banger is Thanks for the Memories. That's my hot take.
Fellas, we have
This man is on crack. He is smoking crack.
we have technology. We have data. Okay. According to internet, From Under the Cork Tree sold 2,507,000 copies. 500, whatever. All right.
Okay, so like, what? It's like double platinum?
I swear to God, if you say that this shit sold more, that's not fair. They were more recognized by that point.
Wait. Okay. Now, who wants to take a guess and over under for the next one? The Infinity.
I'm going over all the way.
I'm going to bet that it's over because they were more recognized. People wanted the album more.
Yeah, Infinity on High definitely did better.
It sold a whole million less.
Oh, what? I knew it. Honestly, it makes perfect sense.
Never had it out of my mind.
Never had it out of my mind, honestly.
This is what I thought all along.
To be fair, like 900,000. Yeah, 1,690,000. So like more like 900,000 copies.
That's actually insane.
Wait, what was this? What does this number represent again?
Number of copies sold.
Total?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I blame the advent of the internet. Everyone just became digital downloaders. No one's buying hard copies of anything anymore.
I'll give you
The internet straight up said, hey, stop asking that question. This is the one.
I'll give you this ain't a scene, it's an arms race, but everything else, nah, dude, that ain't it.
You don't like I'm like a lawyer with the way I'm always trying to get you off me. Me and you sitting in a honeymoon. The music video, bro, of the like Ugandan couple. Like, what are we talking?
Who's coming up with these titles, dude? I want answers.
I'm sure he went to the wiki. Ain't no way he knew that off the rip. Ain't no way.
I know me and you. I would not have guessed the like back half of that song. I know it's like I'm like a lawyer, and then The rest doesn't matter.
You know, Justin, you being so passionate about this is making me want to listen to the albums. I'll listen to both, and then I'll be the final decider for the entirety of humanity. Okay, I'll let everybody know.
It's not even going to be close. It's not even going to be close.
Which one of them is better? Although, yeah, Brendan's is like sort of on the higher track because I know more songs on that album.
Hold on. Unrelated, according to the wiki here, different regions got different bonus tracks
This is true.
that I've never heard of before. For instance, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand got their own bonus track of this acronym of GINASFS, which stands for Gay is not a synonym for shitty. And honestly, best song ever created.
You love that, huh? You're into that. Okay, I love that.
I love that. Shouts Fall Out Boy.
They were ahead of their time.
Really ahead of their time.
Way ahead of their time.
Wow.
Okay,
All right. Excellent garb gabbing time.
good talk.
Gang, gang.
Okay, who wants to do the social plugs?
I think Jordy should do it because maybe he has an updated version.
Why? This is exactly why I don't show up.
Everyone corners me.
The people want, they clamor.
Now, see, man, if you just did your ooh woo like you were supposed to like 3 years ago, you could have avoided all this headache.
True.
Look, I haven't forgotten about that. All right, I'm mentally preparing. It's taking a while. I never forgot about it.
No one's ever gonna let you forget about it.
Nobody believes you.
It haunts him at night.
I'm still like mentally wrapping my head around it. Okay, it's gonna take maybe 10 and 20 decades. Who cares?
All right, we're going to send Jordy 20 years into the future using the time fruit
With a copy of the vinyl of From Under a Cork Tree.
with a vinyl copy of Under the Cork Tree and Infinity on High. And we're going to see what the people 20 years in the future think is a better album. And that's how we're going to decide it.
They're gonna be like, who's Beethoven? But they're gonna know that album.
Yep.
All right. Plug here, plug there. All right. If you wish to support the show, consider checking out pandasightings.com, where you'll get extra content like in-person recordings and blogs. There's also a merch store where you can buy stuff. The hamsters will eat us if you don't buy stuff. We also now have 2 feeds, if you're unaware. Panda View, where we review different media. At the moment, it's mainly film, but who knows? They could explore beyond. I definitely do want to do some more like high-tier anime stuff, and hopefully we can get around to that. And then the other one is the Panda Sightings podcast, which you can find on most major platforms. And that one is just a yap session. These 2 won't get uploaded as frequently as Opwall, but they will be updated occasionally. And there's also 2 versions. You can get the video version. We're still working on the video stuff, or the audio version, which gets released a lot slower than the video stuff. But if you want it early, pandasightings.com. Just saying.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. Like, you could have listened to the Eternals Sunshine podcast right now, or you can wait another month when I remember to post it on PandaView. I'm just saying.
True. But also, you could have watched us review it on our website, pandasightings.com, excuse me. Also, going back to PandaView real quick, hear me out. What if we make an episode reviewing the vinyl copy from Under the Cork Tree?
Dude! Okay, hold on. You brought me back. You brought me in.
Shit, he's not wrong. Wait, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Wait, someone write this down. Album cover, album reviews?
Brendan's got the record player. So we all meet at Brendan's.
Fucking everyone's allowed. Everyone's welcome. Come on in. Fucking, I can't believe it's taken us this long to do this. What is wrong?
Album listening party.
Champagne for my real friends and real pain for my sham friends. Am I right, people?
Hey.
Hell yeah.
I think we should cut there.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye, everybody.